throughout this set as we're going to get things set. Starfish main stage, the new and supposedly improved Starfish main stage. Time to ride the tower. For I believe the second time today on screen. You know what? Ride the tower it says, so ride the tower we shall. It is Frank's Hot Dogs versus the Ace of Spades. Victory in the cards for one of these teams. Here we go. A Splat Charger coming out from Blue, along with the Dually Squelchers, a Punctual, and Parry Dualies from Katie, and Ninetales with the Bloblobber. I'm going to try not to judge him too harshly for that. Of course, a Bloblobber coming out on the other side as well, along with the Slosher, the Kensa Dualies, and the Kensa Octobrush as well. Bloop getting splatted by Gel, but Ninetales returning the favor with that Bloblobber, and they are making a dent in that scoreboard. Got 33 ticks off right now, and Bloop playing the role of sniper, trying to keep Squall at bay. No splats to be had for Squall, but you might as well just throw out those hurt boxes. Definitely helps. And a giant stamp has come out from Gel. Not able to drop the hammer on anyone, but nonetheless, it's always good to have that threat very clear and present. And Blue breaking out that Stingray. Could you believe it, a Stingray in tower control? I can't, quite frankly. And now, trying to make even more of a dent in that scoreboard, and indeed they will. Down to 65-0 lead for Frank's Hot Dogs, who are cooking themselves up a victory. Oh, with the splat from the Slosher bucket from Kiai, and they will take the tower back. Beautiful defense, but the damage has been done. It's an 87-0 victory right now in store for Frank's Hot Dogs. And Ace of Spades just looking to get themselves a better hand to play here. And once again, folks, if you have not already donated, definitely do so. All the proceeds will go towards Help Hope Live, and you get to decide what stages you see in Grand Finals here at Splat for Hope. Now the question is, you don't get to determine which teams you see, but it's going to be Ace of Spades trying to play spoiler for Frank's Hot Dogs. Gets the splat on Squall, does Katie. Oh, and the shot on Soul as well. With the Wrath of the Sun, Katie shines down a ray of pain from that inkjet. Jen gets splatted. Katie, they're all the way down to 13 with the count, and they do lose the tower there. And it gets taken back, but there's just a sea of green ink. They have not been able to spread ink around at all. Those Kensa Dualies have not been out nearly long enough for them to be an influential part of this matchup. And Squall trying to throw out those hitboxes with the Bloblobber. But the sniper, goodness gracious, from above, and the Tenna missiles will make Squall rethink his positioning. Katie going hunting right now with that inkjet, and Squall just kind of hanging out right there. And who can blame him? That's good position to play defense. And right now you need every single advantage that you can get, but it looks like they are going to count down on that counter. And yeah, they are indeed at the checkpoint, and it's down to 10 remaining. A 90-2 advantage right now. And this could very well be it. But they do take back the tower, do Ace of Spades. Goodness gracious, they're going to need more than that in order to win this hand. But, oh, there you go. Those are critical splats. It's 3-3 on the field. And just a sea of green ink. No way for Orange to make their way out. And Ace of Spades are in trouble here with almost just over a minute remaining, and we are indeed at the 1 minute mark right now. That was a huge wipe coming in from Ace of Spades, though. But it's 3-2 on the field right now in advantage of Frank's Hot Dogs. And their tournament hopes coming to a boiling point right here. And Katie with the Dualies hunting down Jello, and certainly does. Nothing goes with Hot Dogs like a side of fresh sliced up Jello. And that is going to be what gives them the advantage right now. 4-3 on the field. And hunting down and killing Kia and Squall as well. Goodness gracious, Katie catches Saul as well. A triple from the young lady. And could that be what secures a knockout victory? And it is a knockout blow administered by Katie after a triple going into the base with the inkjet and following it up with another kill on the dualies. And it wasn't for a lack of effort, but frankly, the distribution of ink from Frank's Hot Dogs was just way too much. And 26 splats from Katie. She was putting in that work, riding the lightning all the way to victory in game number 1. And it was Ace of Spades who just could not get momentum going. Might want to emphasize putting down more ink on the field just so they have room to work with, but they kept getting pushed back, quite frankly. And obviously, those big team wipes helping them push along. Yeah, no, it is a pretty. I wouldn't say it's a pointless checkpoint because, frankly, if you get past that, that's how you secure yourself a victory, more or less. That is your win condition, or at least the knockout. And frankly, that counter right there could be the difference between victory and defeat. So, wouldn't call it pointless, but definitely is influential. And as we wait for the next round here, we're going to check in on who has donated thus far. And once again, thanks to you all. Thus far, Crazy Croco, Seawash, and our good friend Barry. So good to see you all. But again, you get to influence which stages you see in grand finals. So if you want to help us out, figure out what stages to play, definitely donate. But also, you get to help out some families in need, as all these proceeds are going to help Hope live. So, Splat zones, time to control the zones. Is this the first time today we're seeing this on stream? Indeed it is. And not a moment too soon. I would say, in fact, that it's punctual. Hey, look at that. And no real change aside from Ninetales going with that Kensa Dynamo Roller. And Bloop, again, with the Splat Charger. Changes abound, however, for Ace of Spades. And once again, we got a Bamboozler, I believe the Make 2, along with the Mini Splatling. Oh, but he gets caught from behind. Katie, goodness gracious, playing some Metal Gear Solid, playing with that sneak-up attack. Catches Squall as well, has herself a triple. Could it be a team wipe? More or less, no, she will find herself outnumbered by both Saul and Kia, who again, playing with the dualies, the N-Parry dualies, Dually Squelchers, the Splat Charger, and the Kensa Dynamo Roller on the side of on the side of Frank's Hot Dogs, Ace of Spades, with the Kensa Splatter Shot being broken out for the first time on stream today, along with the Tetras and the Mini Splatling to go along, yes, folks, with the Bamboozler. And Katie with that inkjet again, seek and destroy is the motto. Right now, just not able to take control of that zone at all. Is Ace of Spades, gets caught with the sniper. Goodness gracious, the fire fin from Bloop. And that is a 2-0 victory. Victory not in the cards for Ace of Spades. And Frank's Hot Dogs, they might have just secured themselves a spot in grand finals alongside Exaltation, who will secure their spot as well pending a victory over the Shoal Train.